watching this promo segment and Ronda's flying off the handle. Lately, she's talking a lot of shit online.
Let's talk a bit about Sonya Deville.
She seems like more like a hobbyist to me.
Do you think that we shouldn't say that?
Why, she said shit about me getting kicked in the head.
What about Nia Jax and Tamina?
Seems to be a lot of inconsistency. All the hard work it's taking for not only me, but every woman in this division to build her, to teach her. Now she just does and says whatever she wants. That might have worked in the UFC, but that doesn't work here. In the WWE, we're a family. How dare you disrespect all the women who have laid the groundwork for you?
Woo!
No. I'm not gonna freaking stand for this.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know the makeup is a little bit crusty. This was rushed, so yeah, I don't think I look good. But in today's video, y'all already see the title of this video. So I was doing some research, okay, and I did not know that Ronda Rousey was in Total Divas. I was like, let's just go ahead and skip through all the seasons and when she started in some drama. And this one was probably the most I can say people were going crazy on. I do remember back in the day of a video of her mentioning WWE or calling them out or something, but I don't recall what it was. I'm gonna go back in time and revisit what this is. The title of the YouTube video we're gonna watch first. Ronda Rousey's explosive video that jumps right into it, and then we're gonna go back in time and see what guided it to whatever happened. If you already know me, you know me.
I'm not a fan of Ronda Rousey.
Now look, when she did first come into WWE, you know, it did her little 1-2 with Triple H and Stephanie. Okay, I was hyping her up, but then she started getting a little too cocky, and then she couldn't really showcase her wrestling skills because she was mainly like, you know, martial arts. We're just gonna go right into it, get your snacks, and let's see. What could she possibly have done? Okay, I will be holding my mic, by the way. That way y'all can hear my voice more. I realize when it's down here, y'all can't hear it as much, but up here, I'm just gonna hold it.
We were just talking earlier about, like, it's just we're 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. The Ronda situation, I know you guys have probably seen that stuff that went viral.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever. If people are talking, she did her job.
Tonight when you were giving your promo.
The water bottle killed me.
It wasn't a promo. I'm not going out there and doing their act anymore. Everybody, WWE Universe included. I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. It's scripted, it's made up, it's not real. None of those bitches can touch me. The end.
She's trying to get everybody riled up. She absolutely did that. But I also think that, like, because I have been in this business a long time, like, I do understand that, like, we have to be careful.
Right. And why it would sound disrespectful.
I just can't believe that, because Ronda's really, she is respectful. I think so highly of Ronda. So for her to say that everything we do is fake, it kind of made me go like, whoa, like, I hope Ronda doesn't really think that. And I don't want her to think that, well, we're just this phony business.
So this is where it all started. Let's see.
Give me lemons, I'll make lemon lemonade. As long as we still getting paid. When the cash hit the bank, we A-okay.
I'm really excited because I'm finally getting the freedom to be a bad guy.
We all know I make you too much money for you to fire me, and you know it. I have free reign to do anything I want in this ring because I did everything I could to respect this business. But you know what? No, I am not your dancing monkey. Not anymore.
I'm watching this promo segment and Ronda's flying off the handle.
What do you do, huh? I can go rogue whenever I want.
Lately, she's talking a lot of online.
Let's talk a bit about Sonya Deville.
She seems like more like a hobbyist to me.
Do you think that we shouldn't say that?
Why, she said shit about me getting kicked in the head.
So before we jump right into the video, I was trying to get more context on when Ronda said, oh, she was talking crap about me getting in the head, F her. And this was referring to a post Sonya Deville kind of just threw some shade to Ronda about how she got KO'd by Holly. Y'all can read that if y'all want to, but this was basically majority of what she said. Now in the show they did cut it to where she says, what do you think about Sonya Deville? And then that's when she says, she's like a hobbyist to me. The show kind of cut off majority of this. Y'all can, as I said, y'all can read this if you want to just read this. whole part right here. And then Sonya Deville responds with this after she says that about being a hobbyist, and that's when we go on the show, and then you see how they ended out later on. W Sonya, bro. That's Sonya did not give two craps, bro. She gave the same energy back, bro. I like that. Yeah, and it's true, y'all, because I did do more research. I was trying to find it. It was on Fightful. They said the same thing. What bothers me is that Nia Jax didn't say anything bad about Ronda, and she just catched a random fade. Like, it didn't even need to be, like, you could have said something nice about Nia. Like, Nia was just sitting here like, dang, she's just throwing heat on everybody. And Nia was just innocent, like, she wasn't even saying anything. No call out, so that was just, to me, that's kind of random for Ronda to say that. You could say anything else. She chose that instead. But yeah, y'all, so.
Shouldn't say that.
Why, she said about me getting kicked in the head.
What about Nia Jax and Tamina?
Seems to be a lot of inconsistency.
Riot Squad still suck.
It doesn't just take one person to make you a star. You are not the only person in this world, but for some reason, you think that you can just walk on water and that nobody can touch you.
You cheer for Becky while I'm out here working my ass off to entertain you. And you know what? No, I am done pretending.
After all the hard work it's taken for not only me, but every woman in this division to build her, to teach her, now she just does and says whatever she wants. That might have worked in the UFC, but that doesn't work here. The WWE, we're a family. How dare you disrespect all the women who have laid the groundwork for you?
Woo!
No. I'm not gonna freaking stand for this.
I don't care. Nia Cook, she understands. She understands.
Damn the man! No more dice fit!
Oh, and Ronda Rousey attacking Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch might not make it to Cleveland, let alone WrestleMania.
Charlotte is peeking in.
Oh, hell no!
That's like disrespectful though.
I didn't say that was Nia.
Nia comes at me and she's all heated and mad, but I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to entertain, and I really don't think I deserve to have anybody come at me like that.
What? She's very aggressive. Not everybody's out to get her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I
But yet you were talking all crap online. What do you mean?
and I love Nia. Like, I have a great relationship with her, but like, everything is just very intense, and it's like, it doesn't have to be like that. Like, I don't know. I'm really not sure at this point, like, what's going on with Nia.
No. I'm on Nia's side for that one. I'm sorry. Nia cooked. I loved that.
It just seems like I'm constantly offending people because I'm not living by rules that I don't even know. First, like, Sonya was saying shit about me online. Even Nia, who's like one of my favorite people to work with, out of nowhere, she like comes at me acting like I'm the Antichrist of.
It's like, you said what you said, though. Come on,
It's like
Ronda.
comes at me acting like I'm the Antichrist of the WWE or something.
You're just trying to bring attention to the whole division. You're kind of like the catalyst. You're the one carrying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I get it. Maybe Sonya and them were battling it out, but they asked about Nia, and y'all heard what she said. But like, when you get confronted by her, all of a sudden, oh, what? They're coming after me like I'm some type of what? Girl, this is editing Priskillet here. While editing this, I have so many thoughts on the situation. I did get a chance to like read the comments when this was published 6 or 7 years ago. People were hating on Nia. Why hate on Nia? I guess because if you guys are fans of Ronda Rousey, okay, I understand that. But to me, it didn't make sense to hate on Nia if Ronda was the one that started the drama between her and Nia, and then Nia confronts you on it, and you somehow just want to play a deer in headlights. I'm pretty sure I stated it in the video later on, if you guys skip past this. She talked crap about Sonya, and you already know why, because they already had beef prior to the show. And she even talked crap about the White Squad. She's acting like, oh my gosh, they're all attacking me. Well, if you didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, watch what happens. This is where I'm just like, it makes no sense.
Back to bring all the attention. Are they going to be thanking you later on when there's more people watching them because of you?
Your elbow's feeling a lot better and you want to challenge for this title at SummerSlam? No, wait, no. Royal Rumble, that's a lot sooner. Yeah, that's sooner. Yeah.
It's hard to think about logic when the people that you're trying to help resent you for it.
Sir, did you not? Did he not watch the video?
WWE.
Am I tripping? Ah, look at that, and it gave me an ad.
Nescafe Gold.
And all that kind of stuff. And there's a company that we've been working with, talking to.
Because you love that bitch. Hi. 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 You know I love you. I know. You know I love you too, right? I was like super heated that night, obviously. Dude, after having this weekend with the girls, it's given me a new perspective. I've always said this to people, you know, only worry about what you can control. And I'm not taking my own advice. So now I'm going to actually take my own advice and worry about what I can control because I can't control others. I just want to clear things up with Ronda, and I need to stop putting that unnecessary stress in my life. Like, we respect the work that you've put in, and we know, like, you coming here was, like, a big deal for all of us. But it's hard to get, like, recognition here. It's freaking hard, and it gets to you. And it was just, like, my emotions got all riled up, and letting, like, people start to get to me, like, with my wrestling skills. And it gets to me.
Nia comes up to me and is apologizing to me, and, like, I understand. I know that she is just frustrated that all of the, like, attention is on me. So everything worked out.
Yeah, I still don't like her. We're here. Just for those who don't know, we are in episode 5, season 9. So we have kind of got to the last season. As I said before, I'm kind of just, whatever pops up on my explore page or my TikTok, I'm going to just do a reaction of it. This was one of them that popped up in a thumbnail, and I was like, I didn't press on it, but y'all saw my reaction already. So let's get right to it.
Oh my God, you made it!
Carmella! I know I didn't get hype at first. I was trying to get the contact, you know?
Oh my goodness, you look so beautiful.
Guys, I have a
Fun fact, for those who didn't know, I did get to meet Nikki Bella, Natalia, Naomi. I met them all at WWE World. For those who do not know, I met, you know, 3 divas, guys. So, like, oh my gosh.
You have to head to the arena.
Oh, but I know, sis. You be a little late, you know? Period.
And with the Ronda situation, I know you guys have probably seen that stuff that went viral.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever. If people are talking, she did her job.
So tonight when you were giving your promo,
The water bottle killed me.
it wasn't a promo.
I'm not going out there and doing their f***ing act anymore. Everybody, WWE Universe included. I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport they all love so much. It's scripted. It's made up. It's not real. None of those bitches can f***ing touch me. The end.
It's scripted. It's made up. As if these people aren't real and they're not sacrificing their bodies on the mat every gosh dang time the show is available to watch, honey, in front of thousands of people. Okay, look, I hear this all the time. That's why, like, back in high school, I was a huge fan of WWE, and I still am to this day. But every time I told somebody, like, I'm a huge fan of WWE, I would get the impression of, oh, that stuff is fake. But these are actually real human beings sacrificing their body. You're telling me the bruises, the scratches, the scars, the bleeding, the cutting, everything is just somewhat fake to you guys?
Trying to get everybody riled up. She absolutely did that. But I also think that, like, because I have been in this business a long time, like, I do understand that, like, we have to be careful.
Right. And why it would sound disrespectful.
I just can't believe that, because Ronda's really, she is respectful. I think so highly of Ronda. So for her to say that everything we do is fake, it kind of made me go like, whoa, like, I hope Ronda doesn't really think that. And I don't want her to think that, well, we're just this phony business. What would you do, Trin?
Mind my business. Yeah, Trin does not stir up.
Y'all let me know what you guys think about that. We are in Cleveland, Ohio.
This break is brought to you by Adobe Photoshop.
Ain't no way I
Fun
gotta
fact, the
add.
latest release is packed with innovation. You can go from inspiration
Out there and do like a total like 4 like punch. And then I slipped on her hair.
I hope Natalia can, like, bring it up. Let's see.
I'm saying tonight, you go from 0 to 60.
Are they all mad at me?
They just see the internet and they just see this blow up out of proportion.
I've always felt like my true calling is being a bad guy. I always think that the antagonist is the most compelling character. I'm not trying to talk down on the industry that they all care so much about. I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. It's scripted, it's made up, it's not real. I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. I'm trying to be that antagonist that pushes the story. We're all just trying to help each other, and the only way that I can think of doing that is to like present myself as like a threat to the entire business. And I want to give them as much momentum as possible.
Yeah. I'm talking to Ronda, and I'm realizing that she may have pushed the envelope a little bit too much. But my thing is that as long as Ronda and I talk about it, it does make me feel better. They just need to understand.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I already do know. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. You know, because just looking at this and then looking at interviews that she's been in that involved WWE outside of it, like the way that she just...
So I finally got to go full-on antagonist mode. I don't know, maybe I did too good of a job because I feel like every single girl in the WWE needs like an individual explanation for every single one of my actions.
Yeah, but you don't have to do all that though.
I know.
You don't.
I'm in a little bit of a different situation than the rest of the girls in that they show up and they play a character. They have their name at home and their name when they're performing. But I'm Ronda Rousey all the time. Where does that line stop from me in character to me as myself?
So, which part were you playing in the video? Were you yourself? I know someone's gonna be like, bro, you just hate Ronda Rousey, that's why you have an opinion. No. There's reason. I don't hate anybody. That was like giving off script and you wanted to say how you feel. Because, I mean, if you guys ever look at her other interviews, the things that she says sometimes are like, what? You know, there's sometimes when she said that she wasn't given, you know, a push. Girl, you were champion. Girl, you were like with Charlotte, feud with Charlotte and Becky. But to me, it felt personal in that match, in that feud.
And that they show up and they play a character. They have their name at home and their name when they're performing. But I'm Ronda Rousey all the time. Where does that line stop from me in character to me as myself?
If I'm going back and forth into character and not into character, I mean, I feel like nobody understands what I'm trying to do. You know, everyone just thinks that I'm like this malicious asshole that is just shitting all over everything that they love, and they don't see that I'm like...
Well, that video kind of made it sound like you were crapping on them. I'm just surprised she's even in Total Divas. It's Total Divas. She doesn't give diva material. She gives...
I'm gonna be ruthless. I'm gonna be aggressive.
And they don't see that I'm like doing everything that I can to contribute to it.
They think they know you, but they don't know who you really are. Well, why don't we invite them over?
You think they'd even come? It's like...
If we give them an opportunity to see us, to see you for who you really are and what you're really trying to do.
All these other girls in WWE have histories with each other that go back sometimes even decades.
I know that I'm very much an outsider in this world, and I need to take that extra effort to reach out and make sure that these girls understand me and where I'm coming from because they don't know me.
I think that's the way to do it. Let them come hang out with you and see what they're doing.
Okay.
As someone who was always in an individual sport, the idea of like a team or being a team player was something that was always foreign to me until I came to the WWE. And now I'm suddenly in a situation where it's becoming important for me to feel like all these women understand me, and I really have the utmost respect for what they do. I can see how it's easy for a lot of women in the locker room like Sonya to form a lot of opinions about me. But I feel like when you train together, you remind each other that, hey, we're all in pursuit of the same goals, you know? So I invited all of the girls to come over.
I mean, you're inviting everybody?
I mean, yeah, everybody's invited. No one's obligated to go. I mean, it's not, I know
so it's open invite.
It's open invite.
Okay, so for some reason, they didn't put the hangout in the whole episode. They put it to the next episode, which is, we're still in season 9, but episode 6. So let's see how the hangout goes.
On Total Divas.
I have free reign to do anything I want in this ring.
That's like disrespectful. How dare you disrespect all the women who have laid the groundwork for you?
Are they all mad at me? I don't invite very many people over to see how I am at home, but I really care about these girls and I want them to know that.
All right, let's just get to it. Let's get to the hangout.
Yay!
My info for life.
I'm trying to find it. Why do they always cut it off so fast?
Natty, Sonya, Marina, and Carmella.
Full house.
Full house, yeah. It's becoming important for me to feel like all the women in the locker room know that I'm really only here to help, and I really have the utmost respect for what they do. I hope I'm not scaring the girls away. I just wanted them to like see this side of me, and I hope they don't run off screaming into the woods and thinking that I brought them here to kill them, because that's just like my weird way of bonding and opening.
I don't know what to expect. I'm a little on edge right now, but I'm gonna feel her out. If she's gonna be polite and nice, then I'll be polite and nice. If she's gonna be rude and standoffish, then I can be a bitch too.
Ooh, my gosh.
Here I am pulling into Ronda's driveway, and I'm like, I'm gonna put a smile on and pretend this is all great.
What's up? Are we bringing the dogs, or?
Nah, we heard that you don't really like dogs.
I absolutely love dogs. I just don't, I'm totally fine with it.
We'll ease you into it.
Well, we definitely need to bring Rhodey, I think. I have nothing against dogs, but I think dogs almost sense that I don't like them, so they're very standoffish towards me. But Rhodey is a very sweet little dog. I'm going to embrace him with every ounce of humanity that I have in me. You know that I like cats. I have nothing...
Honey?
But the gains are pumping. I have nothing against dogs, but Ronda's dogs, the last time I was here, they sniffed my crotch every 4 seconds.
That's what animals do.
But the dogs were up in my crotch. You don't like dogs, so stop saying you love dogs.
So when you see the goats?
I grew up in the woods. I grew up on a farm. Honestly, this is like a dream come true. I feel like I'm in my natural habitat. Come here.
Sonya's first time at my house, and she starts chasing around my chickens and my ducks, and I'm trying to like harness my chi, my shanti. Are you squishing my chicken? No!
I'm just trying to catch this gray one.
Bro, what's wrong with her catching chickens? I mean, you invited them, and they all just stand there. What are you expecting them to do?
I have like...
This is your room right here.
This is for you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Loves to hunt, and so does Travis. They really are all about like self-sustainability. But I've never killed anything, including a lizard. I've killed a bumblebee. No, I never killed a bumblebee.
Marina got engaged while cooking this guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
I shot that one.
Oh!
I've killed a wasp. I've killed spiders, wasps, and cockroaches.
Ugh!
This house is beautiful.
You want to check out upstairs?
Babe, your dog peed in the other room.
Is this for sure dog pee?
Why did you just get so close to that?
We need a towel. It's dog pee.
It is dog pee.
You got very close to that with your nose.
Well, cats don't do this kind of stuff.
Ah,
They make it in the litter box.
I see.
No, I love dogs.
I'm going to skip to where hopefully she talks about the video, because that's literally what the whole point of this was.
I told her, I go, you wouldn't be here if Ronda didn't like you. So we use social media to drive stories. Don't worry about it. And I think Ronda is the one that needs to approach the situation and squash the beef.
I understand that people misunderstand it, because in those posts, I bounce back and forth between being in character or not to make people unsure of where that line is. You know me, I'm like the most upfront person on earth.
Yeah.
If I have anything to say to you, I'm gonna say it to you the second I see you.
And you haven't been like that with, you've been extremely giving and gracious to the girls. They don't understand that she's playing a character, that she's just in character. They don't get it. They don't know her. You're still trying to invoke a reaction so that you guys do main event WrestleMania.
And it's hard to be able to fool the world, but not your, your peers.
I don't want to tell you, like, everything I said about, like, how you're a hobbyist and, like, all that stuff. I was just responding to everything you said about head kicks, dude.
When I read it, I was like, no, it's a character. And, everyone's like, no, dude, like, she means that. But I don't know. I need to talk to you about it face to face, because you can't fucking believe what anybody says.
Anyone who has the balls to step in that cage is a fighter. You're always a fighter in my book.
Thanks,
Please
dude.
don't take anything, like, any of the showmanship to heart, man, because I respect you so much.
Thanks, dude. I respect you. Thanks for saying that to my face.
Let me take off the headphones now. Overall, the episode was good. As I say, I just don't like Ronda Rousey, just because of the interviews she's had over the years. She did say she was just playing a character, but it did feel a little real. And as I said, everyone has an opinion. If you do like her, if you don't, I mean, I'm okay if you do. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'm just not really a fan. I was a huge fan of her when she first came into the company, because it's like, okay, we're bringing UFC tying people up in the crib, trying to get up in here, but then it started looking like a little too cocky, and she couldn't really wrestle much, so that's just how I feel. Will she be coming back? I don't know. We'll see about that if she does. Well, you guys let me know how you guys feel about Ronda Rousey and about this whole episode, and I'm excited to see y'all's comments down below. Stay tuned for the next Total Diva reaction, and there are more other videos coming out soon to you guys. Okay, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.